Okay, guys, Melee Professor here. Want to drop our Low Tide City 2020-24 top three. This is a lower tier tournament. Top prize is $1,200, so all the top players won't be here, but we do still have some good people here, good players here on this list here. I will make my top three. Remember, this is our bread and butter. I promise no more N64 videos because I don't know anything about Smash 64. I just happened to see a couple videos online and made that tier list video. So back to our bread and butter here. I do have, in this tournament here, Low Tide City 2024, I do have Bobby Big Balls taking first place. Now, other than his name, which I find quite stupid, this guy is very good. I think he stopped playing Melee for a while. Here's him in Genesis X, the biggest tournament of the year. He did play very good in this tournament, and he does take out none here, except for this stock. Wow, he just took a knee. Oh, no, a great recover, actually. He did manage to pull that off. But yeah, this guy, Bobby Big Balls, I believe his home state is Texas. I am going to predict he takes first place in this tournament. Now, that is a pretty bold prediction because, this guy maybe hasn't been as active as the other players, hasn't finished as high recently, but I do think he's going to take first. Actually, that was a nice KO. This Nun guy is very good, too. He, he was really good a couple years ago. I think he won a couple, or finished top 3 in a couple majors, too. But, he was one of the best Captain Falcon players out there, except for Wizzy. But right, I am going to take a bold prediction here. I am going to say Bobby Big Balls does take first in his home state with Falco. If you haven't watched this, we're not going to watch this whole fight play out because I don't want to show entire fights of these three. But, this guy's got good spacing and movement with Falco. Pretty aggressive Falco, too. Dominates the stage, does not let his opponent recover there. Yeah, really good Falco here. I do think he's going to take first place, despite, some of the entries probably being... Oh, that was a nice edge hog right there, too. A little cheap KO there. I do think he's going to take first. My second place prediction, let's just pause this. Oh, we might as well watch this out. He's up 3-1. That was a nice KO right there. Captain Falcon is just a great character in Melee. I'm surprised we haven't seen Wizzy do as well, or... even this Nun guy or any other top Captain Falcons. I do want to see some Captain Falcons make a run for the rest of 2024. This year has been all, again, Cody, Zane, and Amsa. Cody, Zane, Amsa, and H-Box have been, our best players of 2024 so far. But let's just see how this plays out, just so you could get a little bit of his play style. That was a nice forward throw. I like to forward throw off the grab with Falco, and no one does it. But I think it's a little bit underrated. Let's see how this plays out. A good up tilt, good down air. Falco's bread and butter. I do think this is Falco's best stage, too. I know a lot of people don't agree with that anymore, but yeah, that was a nice one by Bobby Big Balls. Let's go to my second place prediction. I am going to take Axe second place. Now, Axe has won a major before. The only Pikachu, that was a stupid KO right there, but who's he up against? Oh, he's up against Cody here, so, we'll forgive that move right there, because he is up against the best player in the world here. Where was this? This was Battle of BC. He does get swept here. I believe he loses this 3-0, but I am going to take Axe. Again, I'm not a huge, I do like Axe, but I'm not a huge Pikachu fan. I always thought Pikachu was a tiny bit overrated, but, if anyone knows how to play Pikachu, it is definitely Axe. That's why, well, that was a quick KO, too, by Cody, but I am going to take Axe to finish second in this tournament, just because I think at skill level, he may actually be the most skilled one in this tournament. We did not see any of the top tier players enter. As long as that page I just showed is correct. If that's not the correct signups, my predictions are obviously going to be very wrong. But based on the signups we know so far, I am going to take Bobby Big Balls first. I am going to take Axe second. Let's just see how this plays out. Can he get 1 or 2 stocks? Again, we don't have to watch this whole thing out. But I really like how Axe has been playing lately, too. Bobby Big Balls and Axe, if you just looked at my, my Excel chart, you would say, well, they haven't been finishing top 3. Why would you pick them to win? Because I just like how they've been playing recently compared to the other entries. That was a nice KO right there. He is down 3 stocks. But again, there is no Cody in this tournament. There's no Cody, AMSA, H-Box level players. So, I do think these two would do a lot better. Actually, we just saw Bobby Big Balls win that other game. Actually, here's a nice combo right there. Pikachu, the key with Pikachu is kind of just keep using that up air, up smash Pikachu. You kind of just keep recovering because, you have probably one of the best recoveries in the game. And to keep, keeping your opponent in those combos. It's hard to DI out of some of Pikachu's cheap combos. Let's go to my top 3 prediction. I do think Magi will take third in this tournament. She's in Game 5 against Moki here. And what was this? Genesis also. Or Collision, rather. Another super big major. You know, she's a very good Falco player. You know, one of my favorite melee contenders. You know, one of the only female top players. You know, I really like Magi. Really solid game, aggressive game too. You see what she just did, like used the rocket to the different platform to keep the pressure on. So, you know, I'm gonna take Magi. You know, we have not seen Magi finish top 3 recently either. You know, has like a good track record, but you know, she has not really been top 3, but I really like what she did here against Moki. I don't know if she wins this game 5, but the fact she's playing good here at Stadium, which is, you know, Fox's advantage, and she took Moki to game 5. You know, Moki has been probably a top 4 player of 2024. I think in my last tier list, I had him maybe top 5 player. You know, that's why I am going to take Magi to take 3rd at this tournament, Low Tide City in Texas. You know, good old Texas tournament. I'm surprised some of the top players aren't going because this is still a major. But, you know, I guess if the prize pool is this small, let's just go back to this page quickly, ignore the advertisements. So, right, these are the tournament participants so far. So, out of these participants, I am going to predict Bobby Big Balls gets 1st place. Axe takes 2nd place. Magi takes 3rd place. You know, stay out of trouble this weekend, everybody. Check out this tournament. Sometimes it could be more interesting to spectate one of these major tournaments if there are no top 3 players. Oh, I didn't pick this guy, Salt. This guy, Salt, is very good, too. I've even seen this Palpa play before, you know, and I want to know, what is this guy? Walmart shoes, a Game & Watch? I want to know. I want to know how that plays out. If we could see a good Game & Watch, that would be interesting. And I have seen this Will Pickles. Luigi's not bad either. But right, so just to go over my picks one more time, I'm going to say Bobby Big Balls takes 1st place. Axe takes 2nd place. Magi takes 3rd. Check out this tournament. I hope everyone had a good week and enjoy this tournament this weekend. See you guys.